What is going on, guys? This is Knasty 3090 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Moneyball franchise, episode 13. We're going back into the offseason. It was a tough year. We had big aspirations. We only won 75 games. We had to blow up the team. Now, with this franchise, if you guys didn't know, we have a $25 million budget. As you can see, our budget is only at 1.3 because all our big players we traded, got a lot of prospects. We have money to spend, which is weird with the $25 million budget in the offseason, but we do. Let's see who on our team retired. Connor Pilkington. He retired. Miggy made the Hall of Fame. Obviously, he will, barring any PED suspension. We do need to get a farm director. We'll do that eventually. We have no exclusive free agents. Let's take a look at arbitration. This is important because there's some guys on this. Josh Naylor, who had a great rookie year. We had 33 home runs, and he hit 293, and then he's been a disappointment since. Now, he wants $2.9 million for 3 years. Let's do that. I'm going to put it at 3. And I'm going to backload it, so maybe the first year's a little cheaper. He was making $43,000. I'll bring up his offer for arbitration to like 1.5 in case he declines it. I don't know if we'll keep him. Cole Sturgeon, who was our center fielder, hit 265 to 11 home runs. Nothing crazy. War 4 because I guess he does play good defense. How much does he want a year? 1.9. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 years at that. And then let's backload it. Maybe we can get him for a year or something. We'll also offer arbitration, but I may not even keep him. I may trade him. Let's put him at $900,000 for arbitration. Braylon Perez is just a second baseman who we use. I'm not going to even bother offering an arbitration because he's going to want way too much. Good luck in your future endeavors. Juan Estrada didn't pitch well for us last year, so probably won't keep him. He's only 23. 1.5 million is not bad, but I'm going to take him to arbitration. I'm going to put him at like 900,000. We can probably find better relievers. Vieira, who we got in a trade, struggled for us. So what does he want for a contract? Again, we'll take him to arbitration. And if we don't get what we want, we'll trade him. We may even trade him, or maybe we'll keep him. We'll see what our budget's looking like. Arroyo, who's been with the team for a while, has not pitched great. Do I want to keep him? 4 years at 675. I'll do that. So that's it for arbitration. Not too many. No tender contracts. Ryan Weathers, who we got, that was one of the big pieces in the trade. 2.45 ERA between us and San Diego. 3 years at contract renewable. And we can bring that money way down. Look at that. So this is an important piece for us. This was a big piece in getting Ryan Weathers. It was a very friendly contract. Pablo Reyes, who played pretty okay. He's an 85 overall. Contract is renewable. I think we can do the same thing. But it's only going to be 1 year. We can do very cheap money. And then after that, not even that cheap, $750,000. We could renew it, but how much did he make last year? I can't even see. I think it was something around that. We'll just do that. Espino, who we got in a trade, didn't pitch great, but he is up for a renewable contract this year. And we can get him super cheap. Not super cheap. He was over $1 million, I remember, last year. Jimmy Cordero was a reliever who pitched all right. 2.68 ERA in 107 innings. He is 32, but he is an 84 overall. A 1 year deal, we can make that super cheap in the 600, 500. Ooh, nice. Really cheap. 440. That's good. Manuso, who was one of the bigger pieces we got in a trade, didn't have the best rookie year, but he's only 21, and we can get him very cheap for the next, I think, next 3 years. He can be like $50,000 a year at third base. He's no Matt Chapman, obviously, but very friendly deal. Hunter Wood, who we got in the Rule 5 draft, I believe, did pitch well. 3.71, not great, but not bad. Again, we'll give him a very cheap contract for 2 years at $475. Rudy Boucher, Boucher, I think, who was a draft pick of ours, pitched only 8 innings, but 104 ERA, not bad. I think we can get him to a very cheap deal. I wanted him up so that we can then do this extension right now. And he's only going to be making $73,000. And then Amaya did struggle mightily at catcher. I mean, he is going to be cheap for us. The only problem is he good enough? Because I don't want to rebuild, I want to reload. So I think the rest of these guys, I'll just sign them. I don't think there's any contract renewables. There's a few. So I guess I'll go over these real quick so you guys can see. So Garcia, the shortstop we got, did struggle for us, but he is going to be a very friendly contract for the next 3 years. So let's sign him to a very team-friendly deal. So we're going to have a lot of players with very friendly contracts, and then we can kind of spend a little bit more. Sean James might be a good DH with us. Good power, especially versus left. Or he could be a good trade chip. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I want to see what's out there in terms of making moves. But our budget should be in a very good spot. And we have the flexibility and the prospects to do what we want. All right, that's really the rest of that. Let me go sign these guys, and then we'll move forward with the rest of the offseason. All right, so made those offers. Now, we have a lot of guys we could lose in the Rule 5 draft, so let's fix that. And we have 37 people on the 40-man roster, so let's fix that too. So there's some guys who I don't care about if they're on the 40-man or not. Like this Norge Ruiz. I'm going to designate for assignment. That just gives us some roster flexibility. Same with Carlos Martinez. So there we go. Now that puts us to 34. So Almanzar and Benji. Okay, Almanzar is a closer. Benji's a second baseman. Who else was it? We got Hurley, Richardson, Lincoln. I want all those guys. So Lincoln's a right fielder. Sean Lincoln. Let's see. Who were the other guys? I already forgot who they were. Hurley, the other right fielder, and Richardson's a starter. That's it. Simon Richardson, or Simone Richardson. And then Hurley. So, there we go. Now, with this team, I was looking at the bullpen. I might just go young. Like, we do have Cordero, we do have Hunter Wood, and then we got, like, Estrada, those guys all might get races. But look at the closers. We have Suzuki, who's a stud. He had a 2.78 ERA last year. Last year being cheap. Boucher, Munoz, Vieira maybe. But then we have Almanzar, Eric Ullman. We got some guys there. I do want to find maybe a new catcher, maybe a new first baseman. Probably won't go with Benji yet at second, so maybe find a second baseman last year before he's up for arbitration. Third base, we're good. Shortstop, we're good. Outfield, I don't know what to do yet. I probably will move on from Sturgeon because I think Brandon Moran can do what Sturgeon did. Great fielding, can run. I'm not sure if he can hit, but Sturgeon could hit, but he didn't really hit. So I might just go with Moran. And we do have Pena, who is getting pretty good pretty quick. And then right field, we do have Sean Lincoln, who I want to play at DH, I think. I think he's a good DH. So I think I'll move on from Josh Naylor. Newton Paris also can mash lefties, too. We have some good options. So let's... I'm seeing anyone else. Paris might get claims. I'm going to add him. No, I won't add him. If he gets claimed, he gets claimed. I want to have that flexibility. So let's see what happens in free agency. We're obviously not going to be players in free agency. But let's see. Chapman is out there. I think the other one's signed because they would have shown up on this. I'm not seeing their names. So I think Chapman's the only one who's going to switch teams. So let's just see who he signs with. Ohtani is a Yankee. Martinez, I just want to see where Chapman goes. So far, no one's gone to the American League West yet, so that's good. Puig is a Red Sox. Royals interested in a trade. DJ Burt. No. Hollis is a very friendly contract, so I don't care. I want to see where Chapman goes. Severino's a Cardinal. Reese is an Indian. Keonkiel is a Ray. Chapman's going the Rays. 9 years, that's not a terrible contract. Now, way over, we can't afford it, but 9 years, $19 million a year. Mancini, former A, got a big-time deal, 5 years, $92 million. So let's take a look at tender contracts. We're just waiting on a couple of these guys to sign. And in arbitration, we are just the guys that we offered. What is our current budget situation? $16 million. And that includes Josh Naylor and Sturgeon, who I think I will trade both of them. So we are in a good spot. Let me just go to the Rule 5 draft because nothing's going to change between now and then. Now, I'm at the Rule 5 draft. There is this reliever called Clay Holmes. It's 79 overall, a 2-year deal with $470,000 per year. I'm going to take him. That's a very friendly deal, and that gives us another reliever, and it gives us flexibility to trade the relievers who get a little bit more in arbitration. And I'm going to go like reliever by committee, I guess. Suzuki's our closer, but after that, I really am not sure. So let's just... Keller's a Twin. Astros interested in a trade. We take on Yolmer Sanchez's $6 million contract. Can't do that. Come on. You should know our budget. Will Myers is a Blue Jay. Caleb Smith is an Astro. Shelby Miller is a Brewer. They sided with Estrada, so I'm probably not going to keep him at 1.5. Rivera's at 2.1. Obviously, we're not going to keep him. We have to fix coaching. And our budget right now is $20 million, but we do have holes to fix. But I'm just going to wait till now to fix them. So let's go to coaches. We need a farm director. Let's find a farm director. Here we go. Jason Fernandez. There's that. So I want a true first baseman. Sean James has some pop, but I think I want Sean Lincoln, to be our DH, because I think he can hit and he can do a lot of things as a player, as a hitter. So I want him to be our DH. Carlson in right. Moran will be in center. And left will be Reyes, because he's only making, $750? That's fair. Naylor will be traded. Shortstop's good. We need a second baseman, a first baseman, and a catcher. Our pitching is pretty good. Our 5 is Tyon Weathers, Espino, Reina, Kita. Simon Moon is up there. And then we have some other 8 potentials further down. So we're good at pitching. Let's try to find a good first baseman who is cheap. Probably shouldn't look at the Red Sox and the Yankees because they're probably going to be too expensive. Tyler Nevin. Ooh, I like Tyler. Last year he didn't play great. Last year before arbitration, but he should be pretty cheap to get. Now, I won't trade James. I want to keep him just in case he mashes in the minors. Same with Ibarra. What do they want? I'll take Grant Levine because he's kind of blocked. And let's put in Josh Naylor. That should get the deal done. It does. So there we go. Now we need a second baseman. Hampson's making a lot of money for not being a great player. We can spend a little bit at second. Because we have the money to. Now, can we afford $7.4 million? Probably not. What is our budget looking like? We might be able to afford something like that at second base. We can afford a pretty good player. Let's see who's out there. He hasn't signed yet. Vilo Brujan. He struggled mightily last year. Alan Hansen, 3.3, but he didn't play that great. Magardal, potentially. He hit 290. He's going to cost a lot in terms of prospects, but it's a rental. But then we can always trade him. And they do like Burrito. I don't want to trade Benji or German. But if I include Sturgeon and... We can probably keep some of these really. Let's find someone else. Kevin Biggio. No, probably won't be able to get him. Jonathan Scope always hits well. Some pop, but 7 is a little too much. David Fletcher, great defense. But he's going to be really hard to get. Would be a prospect that would. Let's do. Let's put in Sturgeon because I want to get rid of the money. And let's see prospects. No trades found. I mean, I'm not going to put Benji in, but I don't want to use them. Or Alfonso. Benny McGregor, I like him too as a potential DH in the future. Newton Paris. They don't love him. Akil Baddoo. They do like him, but let's keep looking. Shed Long. 21 home runs last year. What if I include... so close. We'll keep looking. Altuve, yeah. Ozzy Albi. If we can get Ozzy, who did struggle. 225 average. 19 home runs, but it's only a $4,400,000 contract. Would I give up Benji for him? Probably not. But I don't think we can get him. We could. I just don't want to give up what it would cost. Carter Kieboom. He looks good. 262, 15 home runs. Jeff McNeil. Ooh, let's get Jeff McNeil. They'll do it for Cole Sturgeon and Akil Baddoo. That's perfect. I mean, you get Jeff McNeil. Now, he's up for arbitration. He's a free agent, so this is a true rental. But that gives us a second baseman. Now we need a catcher. And what is our budget looking like? $20 million. We can still get a catcher. But do we have a first baseman? I already forgot if we got a first baseman. Yeah, we got Tyler Nevin. What I'm thinking. All right, so we need a catcher. So let's go find a catcher. Adley? He hasn't been great. 199 last year as an average. Let's see. Riley Adams making next to nothing. We could go with Amaya moving forward, but if we can just find like a really good catcher who's got a friendly contract, I might have to look into it. So I'm just seeing what's out there. Kybert Ruiz hit 284 with 24 home runs. This is like a rental. But they do like Amaya quite a bit. They want starters. We do have starters. I could give up Kita, who did struggle. They don't love him. Because I could just plug in Moon, who's actually younger. So if I put him in, who else could I maybe put in? Not Pena. Not Alfonso. Kevin Merrill. They don't love him. Gavin Lux. Maybe I'll take out Kita and put in... I know they actually liked him a lot. How are we going to get this to work? Rosas? Do they like Carlos Rosas? Quite a bit, but not enough. They don't like German enough. Not Brito. Do they like any of our other catchers? Nope. What about Estrada Cardano? Damn it. I put in Moon with Kita, but I don't want to do that. Jeez. I want Kybert, but I don't want to give it Moran in the deal. Alright, I have to keep looking. Navarez, you guys... Oh, he can hit. He hit 321 with 21 home runs. Now, we don't have to give up... He's a free agent at the end of the year, so I don't have to give up Kita. I would have to give up Amaya, probably. But I can figure out this. They actually love Amaya. So maybe we keep Amaya, but trade Contreras... And we give Amaya be the backup, because he is a free agent at the end of the year. And we will include some bad contracts that we have. So, Vieira's $2.1 million. Don't need that. And then $1.5 for Estrada. So we only lose like $3 million on this deal, but our budget should still be good. We are now at $23 million, and Navarez is making $6.2. So we can afford that. Which is, he can't field. He's not the best durability, but we have a good backup. Arroyo's now making a lot of money, and you know what? He's in the minors. We might as well trade him. So let's trade him. And maybe, let's see. These guys are all making $400,000. That's pretty good. $500,000 from Munoz isn't bad. See what we can get for a prospect. You can probably get a solid prospect back for him. Let's see. Ooh, an A and a B. Lewis Reed, or Red. Let's see what his potential is in right field. What is it? Probably like a low 90. Yeah, 91. I'll still take it for Arroyo. So that pretty much finished off the offseason. Our budget is at $22 million now. So we have $3 million to spend. So let's go to the regular season, build the lineup and everything, and that will finish up the video. Alright, so I made all the lineup. So let's take a look at those real quick. I actually am a little worried about the lineup. So Lincoln's leading off, then Jeff McNeil, Tyler Nevin, Navarez, Carlson, Miniso, Reyes in left, Garcia, and then Brandon Moran in center. There's not a lot of power in this lineup. I've kind of realized that. Pitching should be pretty good. Tyon, Weathers, Espino, Reyna, and Kita. Clay Holmes, we got in the Rule 5 draft, also has 50 stamina, so he's a good long man. Cordero, Munoz, Busher, Hunter Wood, and Suzuki. And in the minors, we got good guys like Almanzar, Ullman, Bauman, Josh Graham, who's a closer. And then we do have Moon and Richardson or Braxton Garrett if we need to call someone up if like Kita struggles. Let's take a look at what we are ranked. Mariners are 8th, Astros are 6th, Angels are 14th. We're 26th, 30th in power. Probably wants to. I don't know. We might have to find another bat before we end this episode. Pena's our best prospect at 18. Benji's at 21. Moon is at 24. Moran's at 25. Who's on the bigs. Escobar's at 30. And we have a lot of prospects. German's at 42. Almanzar's at 46. You know what? We do have Reyes in left. Let's find a little bit more power. So let's go find our budget. What do we got? We got $3 million, I think. So, let's go find a left fielder who can hit a home run or two. Because that's really what we need. Cordero might be that guy. He hit 20 last year. He's making 3.7. Reyes almost gets a deal straight up, and I'll just include like a prospect. There we go. We got Franchi, who has some pop. Not a lot of it, but good discipline. He should get on base. Not the best defense, but all in all, a pretty good player. He's making 3.7. It's a true rental for us because he's up for arbitration. But our budget should be good. We should still be under the 25. Yeah, we're at 25. So let me just fix the lineups, put him in, and I'm going to move him up, probably the number 5 spot. But that definitely gives us a little bit more power in the lineup. Something that is desperately needed. And he gets on base too. So now if we take a look at what we're at standings, our power is still 30th. So I think our pitching is going to be good. I think our contact's going to be halfway decent. It'll be good to see how we do this year. We are going to have a top 10 pick in the draft, so that's good. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new for more Moneyball. Try to win a World Series with a $25 million payroll. I'll talk to you later. Take it easy. Peace.